morning, everyone. Thank you for having me today. Eddie and I are calling this now the ImmiPreneurs. So I hope we can coin maybe a new term this morning. But Ahmed, I want to thank you especially for the invitation. You know, this is one of my very favorite subjects to speak about and to listen in Austria. And I'd also like to commend you for the work that you've been doing. You're doing fantastic work. Ahmed is part of our entrepreneurship breakfast that we have about once a month that the embassy convenes. And it's been wonderful to get to know you over this past, actually 2 years now. But thank you for the work you're doing here. I think it's absolutely fantastic. I hope everyone's proud to be a part of this. So for most migrants or first-generation residents, entrepreneurship is not about improving the economy necessarily, not at the outset, or contributing to international development. It is often about putting food on the table. It's about self-expression or proving to yourselves, to themselves, that they can and will succeed in a new environment. As government representatives, I think that we often say that entrepreneurship, especially in the migrant community, is an increasingly important driver for economic and cultural change in today's multinational and interconnected society. But I also tend to think that that notion is just a little bit self-centered. So this morning, I would like to talk about what I think entrepreneurship does for us, for our families, and for the diasporas that each of us represent. I say us because I am a first-generation American myself. My parents immigrated to the United States from Europe, from Germany, my mother, and from Latvia, my father. So for me, entrepreneurship was the American dream exemplified. It meant that I could start out with an idea and little else, and with the help of family, with the help of friends, and the support of a great community, creating not only something, but something valuable, and more importantly, something very meaningful. There is no doubt in my mind that our immigrant roots are directly related to our willingness to take chances, to see a brighter future, and then to go and build it. Therefore, it comes as no surprise to me that many great startups were founded by at least one immigrant. For example, more than 30 to 40% of the entrepreneurs in Austria are not born Austrian, including many of its most successful. The same is true of its students. Many think immigrants flock to Austria for its high quality of living, which of course it does have, but the numbers show that newly arrived migrants are more concerned with improving their lives, improving themselves, and providing for their families. That support extends to families across borders. Austrian immigrants contributed more than €3 billion to family abroad just last year alone. More than 3 times all Austrian foreign aid money combined, and Austria is a top 20 foreign aid donor. If you have any doubt about a connection between immigrant entrepreneurs and foreign assistance, look no further than the Austrian Development Agency, which recently funded a study on diaspora entrepreneurship. Their website now proudly claims, and I quote, "We fund entrepreneurial spirit and ideas." Immigrants succeed because it takes the right mindset to be an entrepreneur. It takes someone who is comfortable with risk, who can see the costs and weigh them against the benefits of both success and failure. But most importantly, it takes someone willing to start, to make a change, and to give an idea everything that they have. Whether entrepreneurs of opportunity or necessity, immigrants often exemplify the tenacity and the versatility of the human spirit, making them the ideal entrepreneur. In return, entrepreneurship is access. It is meaningful work. It is respect. It is the promise of a better future. Entrepreneurship is new jobs, new wealth, and new possibilities. As entrepreneurs, we design our own destiny and we tell our own story. But along the way, we create jobs, we provide the opportunity, and we engineer better governance. By embracing our values, we show the world their meaning. and we do so in the context of the people who use our products and use our services. It is no secret, of course, as mentioned earlier, that immigrants have been the secret to America's success. America's own iconic innovations have spread throughout the world. Twitter and Facebook, I'm sure we're all tweeting this event today, of course. For example, Twitter and Facebook are more or less a pure expression of the American values of freedom of speech and freedom of assembly. They are the potent cultural icons that have been embraced by billions of people in the world. American entrepreneurship did that. Adventurous and brilliant minds did that. But the stars of American entrepreneurship were not born in the United States. Sergey Brin was born in Russia, Liz Claiborne in Belgium, and Andy Grove in Hungary. The list is long, very long, and it's growing longer, and each company is endowed with hallmarks of their founder's culture. Considering that all entrepreneurs and immigrants contribute to society, it seems to me that we should do a better job about supporting and encouraging them. That is why I think today's discussion is so important here. Today can serve certainly as a starting point for a larger discussion about the value and the needs of immigrant entrepreneurs. When it comes to openness, when it comes to understanding, and when it comes to change, immigrant entrepreneurs are the most vocal and the most effective tool society has at its disposal. As governments, we would be better off listening to what immigrant entrepreneurs wanted than simply trying to tell them what they need. More broadly, that is why the United States government is so determined to help create the space in which entrepreneurs have the best chances of success. Entrepreneurs built America, and they continue to do so. Our history, and frankly, the entire planet's entrepreneurial history, are one reason why we are so excited to work with the European Union, also on the Transatlantic Trade and Investment Partnership, which I never can be in a talk or a room without mentioning TTIP, because I think that it is ultimately about making it easier for both Europe and for America, including all of you here, to do business with one another. And I say that because there are 28 million small and medium-sized enterprises in the United States. There are 20 million in Europe. And these are the portions of our society that are going to benefit from the most from a free trade agreement. So it is an honor for me to be here today. I congratulate you on your good work. I hope this is a starting point, and I hope that I can come back again. Good luck with your discussions today. I'm looking forward also to hearing all about your ideas. If there's anything that we at the Embassy can do to help or support this initiative, we are more than happy to do so. But thank you, Ahmed, for allowing me the opportunity to speak. I wish you all the best, and keep going. Dream the big dream and go get them. Okay.